Hey guys, this is the Anime Music Fan 2004 here, back again with another DD update video. So today in this video, I have about 11 DVDs, all of which I bought from CEX today. And yeah, so I was out with my family and friends, and we basically went to see Nightmare on Elm Street on in Cineworld because they were premiering it over here. And while we were waiting for the film to start, we basically had dinner and then we went around a few shops, and yeah, CX is the one I chose. And yeah, I picked up those DVDs. So yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, let's waste no more time and get on with it. And so starting off with Kung Fu Panda, which is a film released by DreamWorks, of course. And yeah, I don't think I've watched this film for ages. I mean, I have watched it in like my childhood, but from what I can remember, it was a really, really good film. Definitely one of the best DreamWorks films ever to be made. But however, I haven't seen this film in like years now, so hopefully this film should be just as good as when I viewed it in my childhood. But yeah, I do remember this film really well. Of course, who doesn't know Kung Fu Panda? It's one of the most iconic films since Shrek and Madagascar, of course. And yeah, the best animated film in ages. I think a lot of people can agree on that. So on the front here we have Po, Tigress, and a lot of those characters. I forgot who his name was, but I know he's voiced by Dustin Hoffman, and Po here is voiced by none other than the good old Jack Black. So yeah. Oh, Master Shifu, that's his name. That's right, Master Shifu. But yeah, so it's the front, spine, and the back. And yeah, with this and the other one, yeah, it was just I only bought like 2 films of Kung Fu Panda because they're the only ones I can afford. I might plan to get the third and the fourth one on DVD pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. So it's on for 88 minutes. So here's the disc, and inside just shows like a competition thing where it says like go wild for your chance to win £1 million, and there's great prizes to be won, which I believe that those are expired by now. Yep, definitely expired. So if you want to try scanning the code somewhere, then I don't think you're going to have much luck because these competitions are expired. So yeah. So next up we have is Kung Fu Panda 2, which is the second Kung Fu Panda to be released. I don't think I've watched this in my childhood. I don't think, but I might plan to soon because why not? So I bought it anyway. And yeah, I'm not sure what to expect on the sequel but hopefully there should be like good features on there, just like the first one. Yeah, I didn't really think too much about the film for my childhood. After I viewed it in my childhood, but yeah, it was good. It was good when I first watched it back then, and hopefully it should be just as good as it was back then. But out of the entire like quadrilogy, this is one of the sequels that I didn't watch back then, so definitely plan to check it out soon. So anyway, here's the front. Oh wait, so here's Po, Tigress, and Master Shifu, and I forgot who his name was, but I'll probably find out once I've watched it. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back. It's on for 87 minutes, so it's a few minutes, so it's like 2 minutes shorter than the first one. So anyway, here's a disc. Oh, sorry about that. Next up we have is SWAT, which is a film released by Columbia TriStar Home Video or Home Entertainment. Yeah, I remember watching this film, and I remember watching this film back in back in like 2019 through 2020, and yeah, if I can remember, this is a really good film. It's quite underrated as well because it's quite popular. Even Cop Style 911. Yeah, it's basically a film about the SWAT team and how they take down a lot of like hostages and prisoners and send them to like prisons and stuff. Yeah, it's quite a lot of like yeah, it was quite fun to watch this film. So if you haven't seen it, you should because it's quite good. It's got features some really good actors on here like Samuel Jackson, Colin Farrell, Michelle Rodriguez, and Ella Cool J. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's the middle of the night, so you have to excuse me for that. So anyway, here's the front, spine, and the back. It's on for 1 hour and 52 minutes. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, here's the disc, and somehow it's rated 15 in Ireland, even though the film is rated 12. But anyway, inside we've got a leaflet for the scene index, and I think an advert for other DVDs available to buy, and plus some colour wallpapers and some advertisements like you've got Bad Boys, which I've actually bought, and I'm about to show that in a bit. Terminator 3 Rising Machines, which I already have. I Spy, which I already have. I don't have Charlie's Angels or A Knight's Tale. I think I've got. I think I do have that, and I do have The Mummy Returns. I think. I've got Spider-Man. I've got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've got Black Hawk Down. I've got Fast and Furious, and I think I've still got Men in Black 2 somewhere, along with the first one. So I might try to get it out when I get the time. Next up we have is the Beverly Hills Cop Trilogy, which is a film released by Paramount, and this is another good film I watched in 2020. This film is like really, really funny, and I think this used to be one of my favorite films as well because I used to enjoy watching this quite a lot back then, and it's another fun film to watch if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. And Eddie Murphy's a very funny actor and everything. So, and I think he's and I think there's like a new Axel F film on Netflix as well, which I'm not sure if it's still there or not. But if it is, then I'll probably check it out soon once I get the time. I've seen all 3 films though, and they're all really, really good. And as you can tell by the WeBuy sticker, this has been I think the seller might have had it for a long time before CEX have changed their WeBuy stickers. But yeah. So anyways, the front, spine, and the back. And the feature running time is 299 minutes. Here's the Paramount case. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. And the third one. And yeah, inside just shows like the background of the Paramount logo. Yeah, like an entire 360 view background. Let's get back in the case. I did see an anime DVD called Ben 2 in the CX as well, but that was only like £6, so I wasn't able to afford it. Yeah, if it was cheaper, I could have bought that, but no. I only had like £20 on my budget, so yeah, I had to buy these lots, but they're good enough. Anyway, so yeah, that's Beverly Hills Cop. Next up we have is See No Evil, Hear No Evil, which is a film released by, I think, Sony Pictures, I think. And I don't think I've watched this film before. I mean, I have heard of it, and I have heard it's quite funny. So I'm definitely planning to check it out soon. Because yeah, I think I heard in my college, and they were saying how funny the film was, and how it's one of the best films to feature Gene Wilder, who you may remember as Willy Wonka. Yeah, as one of the most iconic roles of all time. But yeah, him and Richard Pryor have starred in this film, along with another film which I've also bought as well, along with this title that I'll show in a minute. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it looks like a really fun film. So I'm definitely plan to watch it, like maybe tomorrow or something, or probably Monday. Anyway, here's the front, spine, and the back. It's on for 1 hour and 38 minutes. And here's the disc. Okay, next up we have is Stir Crazy, which is another film made by Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. I wasn't sure whether this was like a sequel to the See No Evil, Hear No Evil film, but I don't think it is. It might just be like an individual film with a different plot line to it. But yeah, it has got these same actors in there. Just yeah. There's also released by Columbia TriStar as well. And the spine back. And it's 106 minutes approx. And here's a disc. Next up we have is The Rock, which is a film by I think Buena Vista, or Touchstone. And yeah, this is another film I've yet to check out because it looks quite good. And you're probably thinking of the title that this film has like something to do with the famous celebrity Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but no, it's just called The Rock. Basically, I'm pretty sure Dwayne The Rock Johnson was still around when this film came out. Of course he is, because he's been around for a long time. But this film just so happens to be called The Rock, and lots of you think of the terminology as a celebrity. But no, it's got stars Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Ed Harris. And yeah, speaking of Nicolas Cage, I actually bought another film from him, which I'll show after I show this DVD. There's another film I plan to watch soon, since I've only seen like clips of it, and yeah, it does look interesting. It's got the Buena Vista hologram on the spine, and it's on for 131 minutes. Here's a disc, and inside just shows like what the production's about, and the scene index. We've got an advert here in here for other DVDs, like Shanghai Noon, Gone in 60 Seconds, Air Force One, Connor, Armageddon, which I already have, and Unbreakable. Is there any more, or is that just those? No, those are the only advertisements. So here's the next one, which is Gone in 60 Seconds, of course, which is the new extended version, the director's cut. And so yeah, it's another film directed by Nicolas Cage. Starring Nicolas Cage, actually. Sorry. Yeah, it's getting late, and I'm filming in the middle of the night, so yeah, it's another film I haven't watched yet, but planning to soon to get the time. And again, this is another film from Buena Vista and Touchstone Entertainment, I think. Which, in case you guys are probably wondering, I think Buena Vista is like a sister version of Disney, because they've I think they and Touchstone have like collaborated with Walt Disney Pictures, and to produce films like this, Scream, and a few others. Yep, all those films. Yeah, this is one of them, of course. And it's on for 122 minutes. And there's a disc. And now on to the 18 rated ones. So whatever you do, do not watch any of them if you're under the age of 18. And I'm pretty sure you know the drill, because I've mentioned it a lot of times in my my previous TV updates. So anyway, here's the next one, which is of course Bad Boys, which is one of the most iconic films starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Plus this is and this is also one of the earliest Michael Bay films ever to be made, before he produced all the Transformers films as well and stuff. And yeah, it's another film I haven't seen in a long time, but I have seen this film quite a lot, and yeah, it's quite a good film. I mean, it's not the best film I've watched, but yeah, it's quite good. It's still fun to watch. So yeah, it's a collector's edition as well, and I think I used to have a lot of these on DVD, and along with the second and the third one as well. But I think at the time I sold it because I wasn't really that interested in them anymore. But now I think I've got back into them now, so I'm definitely plan to keep it. And I think there was a new Bad Boys film, which I think there's another Bad Boys film which released on that's been released recently as well, called Bad Boys Ride or Die. And I think Gavin Kennedy already has this on, along with the second one, Bad Boys for Life and Bad Boys Ride or Die, all on Blu-ray. If I might plan to get the other two soon, you never know. But for now, I'll just stick with these two. So anyway, here's the front, spine, and the back. It's on for 1 hour and 54 minutes. So here's a disc. And inside, you got like a little advert. You got a scene index. And yep, that's it. The next up we have is, of course, Bad Boys 2. And I know you're probably thinking that that we're moving on to like the 18 rated DVDs, but yeah, this film was rated 15. Well, I just thought I'd show it because, well, obviously it's a follow-up to the first Bad Boys film. And yeah, I think that one I also used to have on DVD as well, but again, just like the other one, I sold it. But now I got it back, so there we go. And I think I remember watching this first, and I think I remember watching this the second one first, just because, well, I wasn't old enough to watch the first one back then. But then I bought the first one and watched it, and yeah, I thought both of these films are really, really good. So they're both worth watching if you haven't seen them already. I mean, they're not really best films though, but they're somewhere in the top 20, I think, or top 30. So here are Martin Lawrence and Will Smith again, who are the main stars of this film. So there's the front, spine, and the back. I think this is also directed by Michael Bay as well. And it's got a JC music video in there as well, so that's pretty cool. Yep, it's from Michael Bay. I knew it. Has to be expected. And it's on for 2 hours and 21 minutes, so that's a few minutes shorter than well, the first Bad Boys film. Here's disc 1 and disc 2, and in here you got like a advert for pretty much the same advert as it's the same advert as SWAT. Yep, pretty much. I think you can also get the first two films on VHS as well, along with SWAT. As a matter of fact, you get a lot of the DVDs that just showed on VHS as well if you're a VHS collector, except for Kung Fu Panda, of course, because Kung Fu Panda is quite a recent film. But with the rest, you should get on VHS. And rounding off with this update, we have Clerks, which is another film by Buena Vista and Miramax Films. And yeah, I saw this because I've seen like a few clips of it, and yeah, it looks like a really another funny film to that's probably worth watching. So yeah, and then you're probably thinking that the X here is something else, but no, I think there was like an anniversary for this film, so that's why they had to like change change like the 10th like this 10th anniversary edition, so they had to make like the cover. I don't know I don't know why it's called that exactly, but it is the it is the first film, so yeah. It's a 3-disc special edition, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's the front, spine, and the back. And this is where they introduce Jane, Silent Bob in this film because of like, the main characters. And then afterwards they had their own like movie called Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which I'd probably check out if I get the time. It does look funny. And you're probably thinking that this is a really, really old film, but no, they just made it like black and white, despite the fact it's probably released around like 2002, 3, or 4, whatever. Somewhere around those years. It's definitely somewhere around the early 2000s. And it's on for 88 minutes. So yeah, here's what the cover would have looked like. So here's the here's this one, which is the theatrical feature, and this too, which is the final cut, the first cut, which is rated 15, just like my my first cut of the Warriors, which I already have on Blu-ray, and disc 3, which has bonus features. And that's what it really is inside. It just shows like a behind the scenes type thing, and it shows what the production's about and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, here's what the inside of the cover looks like. Bear with me. Right, guys, I managed to close the cover now. So basically, the leaflet just got in the way of the cover, so I had to push it back in, and there we go. So yeah, that concludes this DVD update for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Which DVD out of all 11 that I showed is your favorite? Please share your answers in the comment section, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. So peace out, and goodbye.